What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Phatmojo Yu-Gi-Oh! Obelisk, the Tormentor. Obelisk, the Tormentor with exclusive trading card inside. Yeah, they're not so good at trading cards. And this box is a little beat up, like it's been in Amazon's warehouse for a little bit. And look at this, and that's where I got it. It's not used or anything, it's not opened, it's just beat up. And that continues on the series of Yu-Gi-Oh figures that I've slowly been working through. I reviewed these three middle ones, so still have this dude and this dude to do after this one. But anywho, I don't know, I was posting some of the pics I had of the last review on Instagram, and I was just like, you know what, I feel like getting another one right now. And I did have a tiny bit of credit, not like a huge amount, but I had a little bit, so I was just like, you know what, let's get another one. And this is the one I chose. He does look really cool, and this was always one of the ones that I thought looked awesome from Yu-Gi-Oh, so glad to have it here. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. So here is the trading card. It's in a little plastic, as it always is. There we go, nice foil on it. It's a little bent on mine. I think that was me just trying to get it out of the box. Yeah, it's a little messed up, but whatever. I don't really care about these that much. It's a nice card, decent art, and a nice foil. And here's Obelisk out of the package, and it's pretty cool. It's got more articulation than the other figures we've dealt with so far. I mean, it's not like super articulated, but it's better. Head is on a ball joint, which gets you some decent movement, despite where it is. You got waist movement, which is a little too free, but hey, I'll take it. The shoulders move up and down. You have a hinge at the elbow. How about that? Can't turn it though, so don't try like I just did. And then the knees are hinged. So you got nothing here. I mean, the others really didn't have much either, but I'll take it. I mean, I don't know why you would have this without that, but hey, I guess they wanted to make it a little bit more movable, you know what I'm saying? But taking a look at this guy more fully, let's start out that head. That is cool. Teeth are nice and scary. I like that you can see the gums and stuff. Got a cool nose, got an awesome profile. Really love it. Love his chin. The eyes look really good in red. I like this jewel up here in a nice blue. And as you can see, the rest of the blue has a really cool looking like wash over it everywhere. It gives the effect of like marble, which I believe it's supposed to be. I think this guy is made of stone. I don't know that for sure, but I think so. It certainly looks it. The sculpt is very nice throughout, as you're seeing here. Like, really, really cool, and definitely that paint job gives it a nice look. Even on the bottom of the feet, they did that effect. I really like that a lot. You know what I'm saying? That looks real nice. It is beautifully done. Here are the wings. The wings you do have to attach, kind of like all the rest. You just pop in. I heated mine up a little bit, and I was able to get them in nicely. But yeah, getting back to the sculpt and paint of this guy, like I said, I mean, not a lot of color on this guy, but that wash really pops it. It's got nice looking fists, got nice looking spikes. This piece here, like the shoulder up head, looks awesome. I like how the chest looks. Love this going down here. That looks awesome too. He's got a little 6-pack there. Looking pretty good. Mostly a 4-pack. Count that bottom one. The Krajisi section looks good. Man, This is a cool looking figure in my opinion. He's got a little head, and the proportions are a little odd, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of on model. You know? I think it looks really good. I do like this guy. Yeah, he's not like super articulated, but you guys know me. That's not a thing I care about too much. You know, a cool figure is a cool figure, and this I definitely think is a cool figure. Yeah, good job here, Phatmojo. This might be my favorite thus far. I really dig it. And for your size comparisons, first up here is a couple figures that I think Obelisk looks kind of pretty good with the Titanic Creations Pulgazari, as well as the Super 7 Iron Giant. Here it is with a Hayatoys Godzilla, as well as an SH Monster Arts Godzilla. Here it is with a couple of Pokemon Select figures, and I really like how it looks with Mega Charizard X there. Here it is with the SH Monster Arts Blue Eyes, a White Dragon. I kind of like how these guys scale with each other. I don't know where my Flame Wingman is. I guess he didn't want to show up for work today. He's probably hiding in plain sight, and I just don't see him. He's on a shelf somewhere. And last but not least, here it is with the rest of the gang. And obviously it's a little bit different. I think it scales all right with this guy more than those. But I think they all work pretty fine. And you know what? As far as the articulation goes, I think like they're all kind of like distributed differently. But they pretty much all have around the same like points of articulation. And my final thoughts? Pretty neat figure. I like it. You know, I've like most of these. I think, you know, the Winged Dragon and Ra was the only one I was like, it's okay. But I like this one. I think this is pretty good. The finish on this figure is really, really nice. The sculpt is pretty decent. Yeah, it's not like super articulated, but I dig the articulation on this one. You know, for like 25 bucks, I think that's pretty good. And I got a few bucks off of it. I think I paid like 20, if that. Right? It has a little bit of credit, but not like a ton, maybe like $5 or so. That really worked. Finally, by the way, like Amazon got their prices in check. So these guys aren't like running like $35 there now, because I think they came a little bit into distribution. Like I found like a couple at GameStop. So these went, down to like the price I think they should be, like $25. Well worth it in my opinion. Nice chunky figure. Pretty cool. Like I said, good finish, good sculpt. It looks really nice. I don't know. I really like this. So there you have it, guys. Another one of these in the books. 2 more to go. I don't know if they're going to be making more of these. Probably not, because it's already been a few years since they've been out. But I'm digging what they've done, and I'm glad to shine some light on them. So there you have it. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, once again, sub yourself for daily content and let me help you diversify your collection with some Yu-Gi-Oh figures every once in a while. Why not? Till next time, peace out, peeps.